Okay, I'm gonna paint the picture I see of what happened. So I say my prayer. The devil's like, oh really? So you think you're that? Oh hello, how you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hey. So as you may have read from the title, I got into a car accident. Yes, it was phenomenal. Okay, probably not the reaction someone of an accident would say. However, that's all I got.
This is all I got.
Anyways, I'm late by 2 weeks. The week before that, I had a job, so I didn't have time to edit. Apologies. But then this week, well, the second week, I got into an accident. It was like, bro, I literally thought I was gonna die. Well, I thought I was dying. Well, yeah, it was scary. Am I traumatized? Absolutely. Absolutely. Anyways, I'll tell you all about it in detail because the way this accident happened, I don't care of like how you think, but to me, this was not a coincidence. This happened because of something, and not something I caused it. Well, yeah. Let me break it to you. You hear me out, okay? Let me lend to why I'm saying this.
Come on, let him get up.
It's gonna be a short story, don't worry. I'm not gonna take your whole lifetime. I'm gonna make it brief. So I'm coming from church, yeah, choir practice. We had a conference. It was a bit far. It was in Gatton. So I'm driving back home. I drop off one human because I came with one human. So I drop off that human. This is, okay, the fact that this happened after I dropped off this human, it was a one-man execution. Like, you can't convince me otherwise. I'm on my way home. I'm listening to a little bit of jam, and I was reminiscing to preaching that I received back, well, a few days back. It was from Prophet Ubedanger. It basically saying the person that is singing worship and you're just listening, you ain't worshiping, you're just listening. You're kind of taking all the worship. But when you're worshiping with them, then you're worshiping God. So just listening to me, like praise and worship songs, is not you praise and worshiping God. But when you start to participate in it, now you're praising and worshiping God. So as I'm driving, I'm like, I'm gonna move my body a little bit, so it's not like I'm receiving the praise, I'm actually giving God the praise. And then in that moment, my brain was like, yeah, you're just doing that so you don't seem like this, but maybe you really want the praise. And then immediately I was like, excuse me,
what?
are you trying to become prideful? Like my brain, I was like, it was like something was trying to say, don't pretend you want to worship God. But then it's like, I'm not pretending to worship God. I do want to worship God. But then this thing was like, it's all a show. I'm like,
shut up, it is not.
Well, in that moment, I made a declaration. I'll tell you word for word, relax. And like, it's crazy because after I did this declaration, that's when I got bang. Oh, like, I'm getting flashbacks.
I'm not gonna cry.
I'm not gonna cry because I'm bruised. Okay. So I'm like driving and I'm like, no, I'm not pretending to worship God. I genuinely want to worship him, okay? Because I love him, okay? So then I make this declaration. So I'm like, listen. And then I was like, God in heaven, I want you to hear me. I mean this from the deepest core of my heart. As a matter of fact, I want angels, the whole universe, all species, hear you me.
Hey, yeah.
basically called the attention of every spiritual being my life. My life is for the glory of God. Regardless of where I end up or who I end up with, everything that happens to me is for the glory of God. Whatever relationship I end up in is going to be to glorify God. Every work I do is going to be to glorify God. Whether the devil likes it or not, whether who say who, where, what, I am for the glory of God. Demons, listen. Angels, listen. Universe, listen. Whatever happens to me, it's all in the purpose of glorifying God. And then after I had said that, the thing is, okay, I can feel myself going to cry, but we're not going to do that. So after I had said that prayer, well, that declaration, the car was moving fresh, man. I was in control. It's not like the Holy Spirit hit me. Nah. I was in full control. Like it was like my hands were both on the wheels. That's right. Ask my mother how I drive. I drive with one hand, and then when she's in the car, then I do this. But I was driving with both hands because I hate driving in the rain. I really do. But like, I wasn't scared today for some reason. I was fine. Anyways, slippery road. But like, why didn't I experience slippery road from like over there? Why did I experience it right here after I said this prayer? It should have happened ages ago if it's just road slippery, but it happened right after I said this prayer. You're telling me it's coincidence? I beg, please. I'm not stupid. Something I forgot to mention. I turned down the music I was listening to say this prayer, because I could have just said it like while the music is playing, so it's like, oh yeah, she's just praying. But no, I turned it off. Like, I turned the volume all the way down, so you can't really say, oh, she was blasting music up high, that's why she got into accent. No, I turned it off all the way. I'm like this. I swear a little bit. Instead of going way to, I'm sending it to, she refused. It was like I said that, and then like it was just like I said that, I did that, and then like I get out of the car, like I'm still alive, right? So I'm like, wow, I'm like, not like you messed up, but like you did something and now you're gonna die. Well, no, but like that's how it felt like. And I check myself and I'm like, oh, she's still tight, and she was very, very fun. See, my recovery was crazy. I had like a big fat bruise here and here and here, and like my knee, like you can still see there, like there's a bit of scar. Like the scars that I have is of someone who just fell, you know, not someone who got into a car accident. And I had like this like solid like deep cut from the seat belt, and like all of these impacts are just from like this the airbag, but not like the actual, but like that actually smacked my soul out of my body, but not really. I was just more like, oh damn, I must have pissed them off by saying what I said. Do I care? No. I survived. I thought I was gonna die. Well, there was no cause else. It was a one-man execution. When I tell you, I'm pretty sure it was, because, well, no one else was affected except me. So it was a me thing rather than anyone else. And that's also why I think I triggered that to happen, because I could have, I don't know, you know, it just happened after I prayed that prayer. Why didn't it happen before that? It just happened after I prayed. That's how you know it was a specific like raw. It felt like a raw. Anyways, right after it happened, I got out of the car and I was like thanking God and just praising him and being like, my life is for your glory, and just continuing saying the same thing over and over and over again. And then I started looking for my phone. Couldn't find my phone nowhere. Every window was closed, so it definitely did not fly out. So it's definitely inside here. I was gonna find my phone, make a call and be like, yo, I just crashed, rah, rah, rah. But couldn't find her. So the people who caught me, well, the people who found me dying saved me by calling someone. And then the people came and then I had a panic attack. A lot of panic attack, but like anxiety and just everything crashed. The car wasn't mine, right? So I was like thinking about the other people, the owners of the car, and I was like, damn, they're gonna throw me out. Damn, they're gonna hate me. Damn, they're gonna they're just like, I just thought of the worst things possible instead of being like, oh. Anyways, I was just stressed for the car. I didn't even consider that, yo, you could have died in here. Like in that moment, my thought was just, oh my gosh, the car. Because I was fine, like I didn't feel anything on my body. I mean, apart from those little ones. But then I was like, the car's wrecked, man. I'm like, they're gonna kill me. But then I got to the hospital, they're trying to keep me safe, and they had me with the thing apparently just in case I didn't kill my neck or something died inside. I didn't die, thank God. But it's very sad and stressful. I'm not driving at the moment just because I'm terrified. So my phone died and I had no idea. Anyways, so according to what just happened, I think the impact of the accident has toned out the energy. But look, if you get into an accident, you understand. And I'm just having these intrusive thoughts that the owners of the car are gonna kill me, instead of worrying that I was praising God at first, and then I started stressing about the car instead of me. Because okay, well, I didn't think about me, because I'm like, I'm not broken, we're cool. But like, I could be broken inside. Well, I am. But hold on. This is not funny, but that's how I deal with my trauma. Anyways, I felt like I was dying, but well, it did feel like I was dying. In that moment, I didn't think I was seeing death, but like, it was like, wow, that's a good way to die. But then it's also like, I didn't see myself going to heaven though, which is interesting. When it happened, I was like, I saw myself facing a giant, and the giant was going to probably be like, you dumb buffoon, why would you say those words? But I didn't see myself going to heaven, which is quite scary, given that anyways, so I woke up, I'm alive, I'm fine, I'm good, I'm back in the business, I'm not dying yet, I'm here for a minute, clearly, but I just want to take this moment to thank my Lord and Savior for taking care of me. Love you, G. I haven't gone to work, but I'm gonna go back because I need money. But this is why you need to figure out other sources of income so you don't have to go to job. I think this was a, hey, wake up, get your money. You can't rely on job. So that's why I was absent, because I almost died. But hi. But yeah, see you next video. Bye.
Whatever. Please, I want to reach 1 million likes.